friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Solana. We just took a look not long ago at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is showing some strong buying and some bullish behavior. And so now we're taking a look at Solana. Now, one thing that I noticed when I first look at Solana is its price structure here. Okay, this entire price structure. So what we have are a series of higher lows here, just made the third higher low, and we have a structure of pretty close to flat resistance up here, right? Okay. So an uptrend is characterized by higher lows and higher highs, right? Excuse me. And an ascending triangle is characterized by higher lows against a pretty much horizontal or flat resistance area or line, right? And that's what we have. So here we have this ascending triangle pattern, right? Ascending triangle patterns are bullish. Now, when we consider the price action from this low, okay, this low was put in, when was this low put in? This low was put in at the end of 2022 before 2023. So this is a low that's been set quite some time ago at the end of last year. When we take that low and then we measure it to the high, which was put in July. This is a local high now. We're not talking about previous highs long time ago, 2 or 3 years ago, all-time highs. We're talking about local highs. And this is the local high here, okay? So when we measure from the low of at the end of last year to the local high, this last high, these are the Fibonacci ratios that we can see here. Now, taking a look at those Fibonacci ratios, we notice that we just hit the 0.68, or excuse me, 0.618 Fibonacci level, and that is the golden pocket. This is right here, and we're holding that trend line. This trend line was established at the end of last year. It was confirmed here at this low in June, confirmed again just recently in September. So this is significant, friends. What we have here is also, this structure here is that's a bull flag. That is a bull flag. That's a descending channel, and that is bullish. Now, this is predicated upon Bitcoin. Bitcoin has to stay strong. Bitcoin has to move higher. Now, if Bitcoin, and we talked about this in the last video, if Bitcoin does move higher, if Bitcoin breaks that 27,711, 720 area, or let's say, 27,800 with a closing daily candle above, then that is bullish, right? That's a breakout, and then we can possibly see Bitcoin making higher price values up into the 28, 29, 30,000 level. Just really depends. Because at that point, once Bitcoin pushes past that 28,000 or 27,800, 28,000 area, that will be liquidating the bulls, or excuse me, liquidating the bears and everyone who's shorting in that area. That's where the liquidity lies, right? So the big players, if they want liquidity, they're going to have to push up into that area hard enough and push the bears out of their positions. So that being said, this bullish scenario here with Solana, this bullish ascending triangle, will go higher. In a bullish scenario with Bitcoin, depending on, of course, Wednesday, what happens with the Fed and the FOMC and the interest rate decision, Solana could be on its way to breaking out, and if it does break out above this area here, this area which is the resistance line for this ascending triangle, we could actually see Solana push up into the 33 to the $44 level up in this area. Okay, that is a big move. It doesn't look like much here on the chart, but let me measure it for you. That is a 65% move to $33, and to $44, $45, that is a 122% gain. Okay, there's a lot of bears in this area, right? Because they're playing the range. And if Solana, after Bitcoin shows strength and breaks out, if Solana breaks through, it's going to tap all of that liquidity, pushing the bears out of their positions, and will create a new range up here probably, right? Now, how is this going to play out? Well, we could have a push up here and have another rejection, come back down, and then at the end of the year we could push right up into that area, right? Regardless, this is the golden pocket, and this is the line of support for Solana. So in my opinion, not financial advice, this is an excellent place to enter. Now when we take, this is a long-term play, by the way. Now when we take the trend line and we measure it like so, that's going to be your breakout, right? That's your breakout line. Okay, right there. So when we talk about Solana moving higher and breaking out, there's actually 2 points of breakout. There's a diagonal line of breakout, which is right here. This is actually, let me actually move this up just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that number right now is coming in around $21 for Solana. If Solana can get above that $21, come down, confirm it, test it, confirm it, and move higher up into the $25 area to try to break that resistance on this ascending triangle, then the potential for big gains are not very far away, possibly towards the end of the year or Q1 of next year. So in my opinion, this is a good place to enter. Now, of course, this is long-term investment position. If you're wanting to take a short-term, like more of a trader position, then you would enter here, and then your stop loss would be down here with a potential profits up here, right? So when we take a look here, the stop loss would be, it's a little bit late to the game as far as a swing trade or some type of short-term. Yeah, that's like 10-11%. So but for long-term investment, I think it's great. If you're swing trading, or if you're swing trading or trend trading, then this is where you'd want to enter in. Would be right down here as close to the line as possible, and your stop loss would go just below that. But since since this has bounced a little bit off of this line, and this video is more of a long-term macro view, then yeah, I think this is fine to enter here. And then, you know, if Bitcoin does roll over and go lower, and the market goes lower, then of course you would, of course, hold back some money to invest when it hits this point down here at, around $15, right? $14.50, $15. If it broke down and came down here, you're looking for a double bottom, right? So anyway, that's it. I don't want to make the video too long. That's what I'm seeing here. We're seeing a bullish pattern, which is an ascending triangle for Solana. And Solana is just above the golden pocket, just leaving, barely leaving that golden pocket. So I think this potentially could be a good entry. Again, not investment advice. Now, when we're taking a look at the way that you measure this, technically, I'll go ahead and show you. It's kind of hard because this is more of a range, because Solana has a little bit more of a range rather than a well-defined one-line resistance area. But I think it's close enough that this would apply. And so generally what you do is you would take this area here and then you would do a measured move here through this type of breakout. We're going to say if it breaks out, we'll put it back here. How about that? We'll make the breakout $24.83, where the majority of those touches are. Look at where it brings you. The target is right up here at $61, which is right in the middle of that range. And that's pretty extreme. I mean, let's see, let's look here. Yeah. So that is right in the middle of this range where we had the big breakdown here and the next level here where we had that support. So if that happens, you're looking at, again, not overnight, over time, 139, 140% increase to that point. So there you have it, friends. I think it's a pretty good opportunity here. You can see that Solana looks like it wants to turn around. You can see the pattern as it's coiling up to break out like so. But again, that is only if Bitcoin continues to be stable, and if Bitcoin pushes up, breaks through that $28,000 level, and we all go up from here, and the market goes up from here. So the opposite is Bitcoin breaking down. If Bitcoin breaks down, then I'm looking at Solana around $14, $15 down here where the next support is, right? Depending on how bad Bitcoin pulls back or breaks down, right? So there you go, friends. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope your week is great as well. So take care, friends. Please remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.